Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a fall makeup tutorial and trying out a bunch of different makeup for you guys. There's been so many things launching recently that I can't keep up, but I'm going to try to let you know what is good and what is not. I have a lot of new brushes, a lot of new makeup, good things in general that I'm very excited about. So that is what I'm sharing with you today. I really hope you guys enjoy it. Don't mind the eye masks. I feel like they're necessary today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. Also, don't forget to subscribe before you leave and turn on those post notifications. That way you know when I upload. So if you want to stick around and do a fall makeup look with me, then let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I've had these on for a little while now. I'm going to go ahead and take them off. Oh yeah. My eyeballs definitely soaked up all the moisture in this because these were saturated. Ooh, and my eyes are like, thank you. The ones I used are the Natasha Luminous Deep Hydration or Revitalizing Eye Mask, and yeah, they're really, really good. It felt awesome. Moving on, I did get this Nurse Jamie Uplift Massaging Beauty Roller. I've seen Tati use this so many times, and I was like, look, I gotta get that. At this one, Sephora was having their appreciation sale because it's kind of expensive. I don't really know much about it. I know it's supposed to help with like the swelling of your face and all this other stuff. For cheeks, roll the tool using upward strokes to achieve a lifting effect. Roll the tool from the chin up to the cheek. How many times? I guess just however many you want. I think you're just supposed to do this, but I want to do this. I'll do the other side. It does feel really good, but like, how do you know if it's working, you know? Forehead, roll the tool using upward strokes starting from the middle of the forehead, moving out to the temples. Feels weird. I've got a very bony forehead, I feel like. Is this stupid? You can see it leaving indents in my forehead. That's so funny. Brow area, lift skin above brow bone. Twirl head of the tool. Lift skin above brow bone and twirl head of tool from the start of the eyebrow to the tail. So like this. Under eye, gently roll the tool back and forth under the eye area. Oh yeah, see this I can mess with. Oh, that feels good. Roll the tool under the chin from ear to ear in a windshield wiper motion. I don't think I'm doing this right. Maybe. Ooh, you can use it under your glutes. So all in all, this is a pretty cool tool. Obviously, I haven't used it much, but it feels good. I just want to roll it all over my face. That's all I want to do with it. Let me know if you have this and if you like it. I'm going to keep using it and give you guys my thoughts after probably a couple months, just because it's going to take me a while, I feel like, to decide if I like this and see a difference. So let me know if you use it and how long it took you to see a result. First thing is there's been so many eyeshadow palettes coming out, I cannot keep up. Okay. I did buy a couple, so I bought this Natasha Nonna Camel palette because it's beautiful and it's all the shades I could ever want. This is really good quality too, great pigmentation. I've used it a couple times and I really, really liked it. And then Huda Beauty came out with some new palettes. These are some more Obsessions palettes and they're like the jewel tones. So this one is Topaz. It's all the gorgeous warm shades you could ever want. And then this one is so beautiful too. I actually kept all of them. Normally I give a lot of stuff away, but all of these, like, they just look so pretty, and all the color shades, like the whole family is just gorgeous. So this one's the Emerald Obsessions. I love this, like this color right here. So I have the emerald one I'm thinking of using, or I did buy the Natasha Genoa Safari palette. Look at this green. This green is so beautiful. This is like a really gorgeous olive. It's a matte palette, completely all matte. I'm here for that. Only thing, which I think I want to use it just because I'm going to say screw it. Because if I return it anyway, Sephora is just going to trash it. Mine actually came swatched. And I don't think you guys will be able to see because of the lights. But I showed it on my Instagram story and it's definitely swatched. Aya, I guess. And it did not come with a plastic cover. When I put that on my Instagram stories, a lot of you said that yours didn't come with a plastic cover either. Which I find weird because normally she has some kind of film in here. I don't know, for a $100 palette. I mean, you would think. I'm still going to use it just because, you know, I don't know. I just find that really weird that there was a swatch in here, and I'm not sure if I'm down with that. This is a new eyeshadow primer from Nars. If you guys watched me for a really long time, you know I love the Smashbox one. My original love for the Nars primer is the smudge proof eyeshadow base. It's just a clear transparent base. And they came out with tinted ones. So this one is in the shade Light, and they have a few other shades as well, but it's supposed to be like that same formula. I have used this once before. It has a weird consistency to it. I'm guessing it's because of the color. I don't know, but it's not the same as the original one in my opinion. I think it's just a little bit tougher to blend out, and it's a little too thick. All right, so I'm gonna go into this palette. I am gonna take a, with that same brush I just blended out the primer with, I'm gonna set that primer in place with that shade. I want to know what you guys are lusting over right now makeup wise. I just feel like there's so much out that I cannot keep up. Natasha the Nonna is throwing out palettes like this. This is a Sephora Pro Tapered Crease, and I'm gonna go in, do I want to do warm or if I like, look at this. Oh my gosh. Warm or cool? Or warm, cool. I want to do all of them, but I can't. Okay, I think I'm going to skip out on the bottom row. So it's between the real Safari looking ones or the cool tone. We're going to do Safari looking. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to use this shade right here with that Sephora brush. And I'm going to blend that in my crease. This is my first time using this brush. So hopefully it's good. We're going to just make it work. I feel like it makes me want to like extend my eyeshadow out all the way to my hairline. I posted this on my story, this palette. There were so many of you interested in it. Going back in, I'm actually using a Sigma Tapered Blending, which is what I normally use to blend crease shades. Let's go in with Savannah. This is really pretty. This is a nice olive color. It does have quite a bit of kickback. I don't know if you guys can see it. I've always said it. I'm not a super particular person when it comes to that, but there is quite a bit of kickback on it, so just keep that in mind. I am going to throw this color into the crease and in the outer V. Ooh, I don't know if I'm liking that. Okay, let me take a smaller blending brush. I'm gonna use the Sigma Blending E25 because I was not feeling that. Please let this look come together. Please. I'm just kind of following that first shadow we used, but going a little bit below it. That outer corner is really looking some kind of way. I'm wondering, now that I'm thinking about it, if it's that primer. Okay, we're gonna start over because I can't work with this. I can't do it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use a different primer. Hold on. So this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer. I'm gonna kind of tap away that excess product. We're just gonna build this one on. This is one of my favorite primers. Okay, I'm gonna go in with that Sigma Tapered Blending Brush and go into Tamarind. Yeah, there's quite a bit of a kickback. So we're just kind of doing windshield wiper motions in the crease and then also doing some small circular motions and building up that color. Sigma Blending E25 with Savannah again, which is that green. Lots of fallout. And we're gonna go right into that crease. I'm gonna put it right here in the outer V and also in the inner corner. And you really gotta build this color up. It's not like as intense as I had hoped it would be. It's kind of just, I don't know. And I was really excited about this color. It's the main reason why I went with this combo I'm about to go in with. That eyeshadow clumping up in the outer corner had to have been primer, but for it not to really blend and be as pigmented as I like, that's definitely the palette. Moving forward, let's deepen it up just a little bit. I'm going to take this brush. This is, I've never tried this one. It's the Pro Bullet Crease, and I'm going to use Shea in the palette. This one right here. I'm just going to use it in the outer corner and inner corner to deepen it up. Oh my gosh, I am not loving this. This is frustrating. Like, so frustrating. Okay, let me go back to the Sigma E25s. See if we can pack this on. What's up with me having to build up all these colors? Like before, with Natasha, I never had to build them up this much, but it's like I'm really having to work to get some shit popping on this eye. I just feel like it's not Natasha. I don't know. I kind of want to go in with this because I keep staring at it and I just really like it. So I'm gonna do it on with my fingers. That is intense, okay? It does kind of smush when you dip your finger in there, if you guys can see that. But it's pretty. You guys know you kind of go back and forth with these eyeshadows from her because you never know if you need to use your finger, if you need to use a brush. I love that color though, like, oh my gosh. Guess I should have played with this palette. I do have sparkles all over my face, so that's always good. Let's take an eyeliner. I'm just gonna line my upper lash line, and this is a Sigma liquid pen eyeliner. It is a felt tip. That's my fave. I love a good felt tip. That is pigmented. Can you guys see how black that is going on? Wow. You can get a really thin line too because all you have to do, it's so saturated, is just press it up against your lid and it shows up because it's that pigmented. I really like this eyeliner a lot. I'm not sponsored by Sigma. They just sent me a ton of stuff, so I'm just kind of trying everything out. And this liquid pen eyeliner is good. So now what I'm going to do is apply lashes. I think I'm just going to apply these because I'm running out of lashes. They're the Lily lashes in a mink caramel. So I'm going to apply these, come back, and we'll move on to the face because we have some new concealers that look really good. So I will be right back. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and do my foundation while my lash glue gets a little bit tacky. I am still using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I have been absolutely loving this since I first tried it. I actually don't think I've used another foundation since I started using this foundation. A lot of foundations. Let me know if you guys haven't tried this yet. It is just my favorite. I did prime with my Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer and primer water from Smashbox. As always, I'm going to mix F12 and F8. I'm going to use more F12 because I am a little bit more self-tanned and that will match me a little bit more, but I will use F8 kind of like in the center of my face. And I will say I have applied this both ways, with the brush and with the sponge, and I like it both ways. Should I do it with the brush today? Maybe I should. I think I'll do that. I do have the F80 here from Sigma. So we're using our regular foundation today because we have two new concealers to try out that I am so excited to try. I'm going to do one on one side and one on the other because I'm feeling a little crazy today. These lashes are not for the faint of heart. So if you don't like really dramatic lashes, don't get these. If you want some lashes that are dramatic, but they're not as dramatic as these, I would go with Miami from Lily Lashes, but these are like, so we have two different concealers. We have the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. I have the shade Academia right here. And then we also have these Cover FX Powder Play concealers as well. They say that they're a full coverage concealer available in 30 shades. That is what it looks like. I think I'm going to go with this shade right here, right in the middle. It looks perfect for me. I'll be giving these away. Okay, this one's the shade G Light 1, so I'm going to guess that's Golden Light 1. Then we have Macadamia. So I'm very excited to try out both, but I'm a little bit more excited to try out the Jouer because I love the Essential High Coverage Foundation. Ooh, it has a nice big applicator. And I'm going to do this one on this eye. And I'm just going to apply the same amount I would Tarte Shape Tape. You guys know I apply a lot of that. So we're going to do the same over here. Probably too much, but what else is new? Taking my Real Techniques Face and Body Sponge. I know you guys have been missing this one. We're going to go ahead and blend that out. And I love using a sponge with concealers just because I feel like it soaks up any excess product and really lays concealer down beautifully. Pretty light shade. I think I need to go into that PR package and get a darker one. But, hot dang. That is pretty dang good. I'm going to take this little Sigma brush. It's the Sigma Precision 4D HD. We're going to go in here and just blend this out to really make sure that inner corner is nice and bright with a nice smoky eye. When you have a nice smoky eye, I tend to get really dark here in the inner corner and I want to combat that. So I always put concealer right in there. So that's the Jouer one. I think it looks really good. It also looks amazing over the foundation. It's not too much. So now we will use the Cover FX Power Play Concealer and get rid of this darkness. I cannot believe my eyes are so dark. It has a different kind of applicator. It's more of like a round wand. you know, everybody tells you how to do concealer differently. This one's thicker. Faux sure. But that's a lot. I will be the first to tell you that's a lot, but you know, we're gonna go with it. Everyone's all about the full coverage concealers, and I'm good with it. You know, like, if I'm gonna do my makeup, I want full coverage, okay? I don't want light coverage. Don't want you seeing my redness peeking through. I want it to be masked. So I put a mask on. I can't tell. Okay, let me go over this too with my foundation brush just to make sure it all blends nicely. I don't know. I think I like the Jouer one a little bit more. I feel like this one might crease just a bit on me, but I do like it. I think I need to see how it wears throughout the day before I decide which one I like more. So far, so good for both of them. They're both laying on this foundation beautifully. Now I'm going to take the Pretty Vulgar, the Powder Room Matte About It Translucent Setting Powder. Again, I just wanted to use all my regular stuff for these concealers because I want to see how well they perform. Alright, moving on to brows. I do have one brow product from Maybelline that I do want to try, but I'll probably be going in with this too. It is the Blonde Light from Benefit. They're the Brow Contour Pros. One is old. I ran out of which one? I don't know which one I ran out of, but I ran out of one shade in one of these, so I bought another one. But this is the Maybelline Blonde Tattoo Studio Brow Tint Pen. It looks very interesting. It just has like a weird applicator, and I don't know, it just looks like something fun to try. So I got the shade Blonde. I think the idea is because it has these little claws, I guess. I don't know what it's called. It's supposed to look like hair, but we will see. I like the concept, but I also feel like it's a bit scratchy. Like the felt or whatever it is that they're using in this is pretty scratchy. So just FYI, I'm gonna go in with my regular Brow Contour Pro because it's just easier. Okay, now I'm going to bronze my skin with this Anastasia Rosewood bronzer. I'm using this Sigma Soft Angle Contour, and we're just going to dust this back, give ourselves like a bronze and a contour, and I'm just going to go over this and really blend that out. So now I'm just going to add a touch of an ashy tone to underneath my cheekbones. I'm going to use this one right here from MAC. Toss that back here to really kind of chisel it out. I'm not bringing it really far down because we did just contour most of our cheek with that Anastasia. But I do just want to kind of define it a little bit more and really make these features look a little bit sunken and stand out. I am going to put some blush on. This is the Palladio Matte Blush in Chic. This is one of my favorite blushes to use when I don't know what to use. So I'll use this one because it's just perfect. And it's matte. So I'm just going to apply it to my cheeks. And then taking it back. So I'm focusing on the apples. And I know some people don't like focusing on the apples, which I totally get. Especially if you have a rosacea and you take away the redness and put it back. But it really does add something extra to your look. You don't have to apply it on the apples of your cheeks if you don't want to. You can always just apply it like from here back and blend it out and it'll look really good. Okay, we have a highlighter from Natasha Nonna to try. I already got rid of the packaging because I did swatch it, but I wanted to share it with you guys on camera. So we're going to see how it applies with a brush. I'm going to use my favorite brush, the Anastasia A23. That's pretty. It looks better than when I swatched it, that's for sure. Oh, cute. I like that. I'm glad I like that. I'm also going to take it on another brush and just put that underneath my brow bone. I will blend this out, I promise. Alright, now what I'm going to do is finish off the lower lash line. I'm actually going in with this Maybelline Lasting Drama liner in Jade Olive since we do have some green on our eyes. Do you guys hear that wind? I'm like so curious. I'm going to go in with that Savannah shade and put this on top. Just to kind of set it. I'm going to use the transition shade that we've been using, so this one right here. I'm going to just blend out the edges. Alright, so there is lashes and face done. I do really like the way that the look has turned out, like with the eyeshadow and stuff. But I'm just not obsessed with this palette. I'm a little sad about it. I'm going to try it out a little bit more. Take it with me to Boston tomorrow and see how I feel about it. But I'm just not the biggest fan right now. The concealers I'm loving. So this is the shade Chocotees. This is from the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lips. They're so good. Applicator is just so good on these. I mean, this whole lip line is just phenomenal. Okay guys, so that is this completed fall makeup look. Let me know your thoughts down below. What product are you excited to try? What product really didn't vibe with you in this video? I would love to hear your thoughts. Am I crazy about the palette? Like, do you think it looked really good? Let me know everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!